guy who was suffering a great amount of turmoil. It was evident in his eyes, it was evident in his person, you could feel it on him. And I honestly, after meeting him, didn't know that I wanted to write the story. I didn't know that the story was finished. And I called my wife and I said, I went down to Texas to meet him, and Texas in and of itself is, you know, I wasn't wearing boots, so I was the only guy in the room with Converse on. It wasn't going well. And I said, I think I'm going to come home. This guy seems really messed up. It's heavy. And I ended up sticking around till the next morning, and his wife and kids came in, and I watched him. He was 37 at the time, and I watched him try and get to his knees and to embrace his kids, and he was so physically destroyed that you felt like you were watching a 65-year-old man try and make it down to his knees. And he spread his arms to his kids, and I saw something happen in this guy, in his face. And it was a different person than I had seen in the last 24 hours. And I watched him soften, and I realized there was somebody else here. Somebody else went off to war, and this is what came back. And his wife standing there, I realized she had raised these two kids on her own. They were 4 and 6 at the time, and he had been away at war for close to 10 years. And he explained to me, basically as I was walking out the door, oh, by the way, there's going to be a book. And it kind of like the door closed on that comment as I was like ushered out. But what had happened was he had met somebody over a drink, and the guy heard his stories and ended up bringing a tape recorder and put it on the bar next to him and said, tell me that story again. So they started doing this day after day, and that became the book, was this sort of soldier's soliloquy, you know, back home but not back. And that book came out, and it was a big success. But when the book came to us, I realized this is the voice I heard the night before. This is not the guy that I think is beneath it. And I got to learn that in the course of working on this.
So that's part of what's going on in the reaction to the movie. It's one of the most bizarre things to witness. It's almost like a Rorschach test watching the film. The ways that different people react depending on what their ideology is and what they see. Can you address that a little bit? Because it seems like a lot of people misunderstand the movie.
You know, this book is out in the world, and so people think this is Chris Kyle, this is who he is. But as I said, the reality was, you know, that was a tape recorder that was put on a bar. This guy got home from war, and he was suffering PTSD. He had traumatic brain injuries, and this is what we created. You know, it's unnatural for humans to take a life. And so in creating the soldier, we do certain things so that it becomes easier for them to create this character that can take a life. And much of the way the tribes did that with painting and the dancing around the fire, it's like these people have to become something else to do this job, and especially him. But I had the fortune of working on the first draft with Chris, and watching this guy change over the course of a couple of years. And I told him, I said, I'm turning in the draft, and he said, good luck, I hope you work again. And I made a dirty joke, and I got an LOL back from the most lethal sniper in history. And I turned it in the next day, and the following day he was murdered. And I spent the next couple months with his wife, and on the phone with his wife, who revealed everything that I didn't know about this man and everything that I wasn't able to uncover about this man, which was the healing, the softer side, the guy that pulled her out of her own darkness. And so it became this masculine, feminine thing. And, as to the controversy, we know what we intended to do, and it's this is a movie about a soldier, and this is a story of all soldiers in a way. It was exploring the archetype of the warrior and what that cost is, what the cost is to the soldier, and what the cost is to his family.